So this is the Plitvice National Park, one of the largest and the oldest park in Croatia. So we'll be leaving in the next boat. The largest waterfalls in Croatia. And we are on the way to Croatia. What you're seeing ahead is a Karavanks tunnel. So this is where we enter Slovenia. On the either side of the road is River Sava. Republika Hrvatska vam želi dobrodošlicu. Oh, good morning. Wakey wakey. At 7 a.m. we are already driving from our apartment NINA to Plitvice Lakes National Park, and in less than 20 minutes we arrived at the entry point. After a tiring journey the previous day, we actually wanted to get some quality sleep. So we kind of planned the visit to Plitvice Lakes National Park at 9 a.m. or so. But unfortunately, while booking the online tickets for the visit, we saw that the particular slot for this time and for the later part of the day was fully booked, and only one slot was remaining, that is at 7 a.m. and we did not have any other choice but to book it. This aerial view gives you an orientation of the Plitvice Lakes National Park, the Great Waterfall and the Korana River. The lakes collectively cover an area of approximately 2 square kilometers, and the water exiting from the lowest lake forms the Korana River. Oh, just look at how magnificent the green trees and the blue water bodies look. Friends, when I say Plitvice Lakes, it is not just a single lake, but there are altogether 16 lakes arranged in beautiful cascades. They are interconnected and are a result of confluence of many small rivers and subterranean karst rivers. The upper lakes and lower lakes are separated by natural dams. The size of walking trails and hiking trails are laid out fantastically, and we can choose from the multiple route options, the link for which is provided in the description box below. When you're visiting there, I'm sure it's going to help you in planning your route. Yes, this area looks big. The walking routes in and around Plitvice Lakes National Park are well marked with signs or maps, so we don't have to worry about losing our way. And we can always ensure that we are on the right path by seeing the boards. Upon entering the national park and before starting our hiking, I saw this different and lovely little signboard that said, "Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and use nothing but time." And I don't really want to risk trying to read it in Croatian. Later, we started to proceed fast towards the lake, and we couldn't wait anymore. I was mesmerized after having the first glimpse of the lake. The weather, the sunlight, the ripples in the water, and the color of the lake itself was like heaven on earth. Oh yes, and needless to mention, the amazing sound of water. No adjectives does justice while explaining about the experience that one has here. The lakes are renowned for their distinctive colors ranging from azure to green, grey or blue. These colors change constantly depending on the quantity of minerals or organisms in the water and the angle of sunlight. Apart from this, there were also several other mini waterfalls on the way to the Great Waterfall. This is the Great Waterfall, one of the largest waterfall in Croatia. It drops down to a height of 62 meters and it drops down further 25 meters to join the river, and totally it has got a height of 87 meters, which makes it one of the largest waterfalls in Croatia. Wow, just look at the flow of water taken in slow-mo. It's something more than just amazing. I could hardly believe my eyes after coming to this place, the place that I saw just on computer screen wallpapers, and look, now they are right in front of me. The sound of flowing water was so relaxing and soothing. I think I'm so lucky to have an opportunity to visit this place. Oh man, this place is so awesome and I'm enjoying it. My daughter suddenly said, "Mommy, look there!" And we saw this lonely rafter sailing peacefully. And as we were talking about it, it swam right where we are standing. And as if the world's laws of attraction were in motion. So this is the Plitvice National Park, one of the largest and the oldest park in Croatia. It was founded in 1949 and there are 16 lakes that are interconnected to one another, which are separated by natural dams. So these natural dams are the deposits formed by the moss, algae and bacteria. The water is so beautifully, it's turquoise blue and shades of light green, and I'm loving it. So the entry ticket to this park costs 250 Croatian currency, kunas for adult and 70 kunas for kids. You can also book the tickets online. "Mom, is this spider poisonous?" my daughter asked me. A quick Google lens search showed me that this is the yellow garden spider. And I said her, "It is not aggressive unless you grab it. And a bite to a healthy adult can hurt like a bee sting. Of course, very young and elderly should exercise caution as it has toxin." And while continuing to hike, the best part of the surprise came next. We saw this rocky path, the steps that led us into a cave. We saw this cave ahead of us and we were thinking, "Come on, let's explore it." It was absolutely unexpected. Already we were enjoying the beautiful waterfall and the lakes, and now to top it off with the exploration into a cave, we felt like we hit a jackpot. The deeper that we went into the cave, the narrower that the path got. It was totally dark inside and we had to use the flashlight from our mobile. In some parts of the cave, we had to literally crawl ourselves through the rocks and small gaps between the rocks. And all that made the experience more exciting and fun. So Plitvice National Park is not just about lakes and waterfalls. There is also a lovely cave you need to visit. And yeah, we're having a great time now. So guys, this was the Shupyara, which translates to hollow. It is basically the gap between rocks. Just like lot other caves, this is also a limestone cave that has formed itself through cracks on the surface of sinkhole. These cracks have widened with the passage of time and have formed into cave-like structure. What is amazing with this cave is that through the year the temperature stays constant at 10.5 degrees Celsius and humidity is 100%. And also, this is a place where a couple of insect species were identified and described for science the very first time in 1928. So after reading about these insects, friends, I got so involved into this that I felt something crawling up on my legs. Wow, so much for a person with the fear of insects. So right now where I'm standing, it's a very beautiful viewpoint, as you can see over there. Well, looks like I just couldn't take my eyes off them. Friends, you can see the upper lake, and just a few meters below, the water flows down and you can also see a lower lake formation. And yes, can you see the separation by the natural dam-like structure between lakes? This is an example of interconnection between lakes. The walking trail that we took included a bus ride also, and here it is. So we walked up to station 1 and we took the electric bus, which gives us a panoramic view of the Plitvice Lakes. So we are planning to go up to station 2. So we could also walk up to station 2, but we just planned on taking this electric bus. We just wanted to try how it is. So we are currently here, station 2, after the bus ride, and now we'll be taking a ferry ride shortly. We'll be starting from the P1 station, and from this P1 we'll be going across the lake, Piazzero Courtyard, up to P3 station. And this map shows all the 16 interconnected lakes very well. So here we are at the boat ride. As you can see in my background, there is one boat already left. So we will be leaving in the next boat. So I hope we enjoy this boat ride. And now another favorite part, or rather my daughter's most favorite part, the boat ride. There are 3 stations, P1, P2 and P3, and we took a boat from P1 to P2. And what you're watching now is our boat ride from P2 to P3. After getting off the boat at P3 station, there are few options for sitting, relaxing and grabbing a bite. Heads up, if you're a vegetarian, the options are very less. So for our lunch, we ordered French fries and a veggie burger. Hey wait, what? What am I looking at? Is it a screensaver? After a lunch break at P3 station, we were sitting in the boat and waiting to return, and the view that we had mesmerized us. Watching the fishes swim so peacefully in water was relaxing and calming. And then along came our lonely rafter with his fishy followers. The place where I'm standing, beneath that you can see a natural formation of rocks. This type of rock is known as travertine. It separates 2 interconnected lakes. So this is one example you can see. Hey, and did you know that most of the fishes that we saw here were European chubs? Well, now you do. So this is where you can have a great time. So take time and explore this place and have a full dip in the water, maybe with your feet. Dipping your legs in water is fine, but how about dipping your iPhone? This was my husband's first underwater photo. Lucky for him, the phone survived the dip. When you're planning to visit the Plitvice Lakes National Park, here's what you need: a good pair of shoes, water to drink, good protection from sun if you're visiting during the summer months, like a cap or a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen. And not to forget, the best camera that you can find when you want to cherish the memories later. And guess what? The program for now? Bungee jumping! Yay!